Hey everyone, it's been a little while since I've done a reading, so I thought I'd get back on here. I've been moving home, so I apologize for the delay in getting any messages out there. But if I'm ever called to just jump on at any random time of day to do a reading for somebody out there, hoping it'll find you, I will, despite whatever's going on. So thank you for being patient. And with that said, I hope this message finds just the right person at just the right time. Let's get into it, Spirit. What do we want the person who found this video today to know right now? What would be helpful to them on their timeline? We have the Ace of Cups. Okay, what else? Four of Swords. The Sun, love that. We have some Leo energy there. Seven of Wands. Page of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. Oops, that didn't come out. The Death card, Scorpio. Two cards came out there. Ooh. Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands. I don't read reversals, guys. I just go with the feeling of what's around it, okay? Put that over there. Let's see if we can shift these over. I'll get one more card and then I'll give you an idea of what's going on here. And the Three of Wands. Okay. So with the Ace of Cups over here in the corner, I do feel that your heart is wide open at this time. Okay, I do feel that you've taken a break from relationships for a little bit with the Four of Swords there. Taking some time to heal and ground yourself and just decide what is something that's going to make you happy. So if you're calling in a relationship, what is your heart telling you that you want right now? I do feel like you've been thinking about that an awful lot. And in a good way, because with the Seven of Wands here, I do feel that, or what I'm getting is this protection, this wall you built around, well, in a good way. You've created a boundary for yourself. I don't see that you're closed off to people at the moment. I see that you're actually pretty open. There's some new opportunities that you're allowing yourself to be open to with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands here. Okay, but I do feel that you've created those healthy boundaries for yourself. And that could be because of something that ended in another relationship or things in your past that you've put to rest. And you decided, this is what I want my next journey to look like. Okay, I do feel that there's a lot of excitement towards this. I feel heavily that you could be a fire sign just because of a lot of the fire energy that I'm getting from this reading so far. Okay, you could, when I see people here, I mean, you could be in that King of Pentacles energy or that Queen of Wands energy, but I do see two different people here. Okay, so I feel somebody who's very open, and I do feel that they're at this level in their life or this place in their life where they want to level up in the relationships. They are looking for somebody who wants to commit. So they're not looking for casual type relationships that don't really hold any value in their life or don't add meaning. Okay, because when I see the King of Pentacles, I see somebody that's at a place in their life where they're offering, you know, something substantial to a partner. Okay, and it could be financially, but it also is just like an earthly grounded energy that they're providing. You know, and they're just like coming forward with this really honest intention, okay, of wanting to provide you something more than just something fleeting. Okay, so I do feel like right now you're still in the process of just hanging out and waiting. And not really waiting, but just like open to the next possible adventure. With the Three of Wands here, I can't see my hand, but the Three of Wands here, this is somebody who's kind of just hanging out and waiting for that next opportunity. But there's all this openness to that change, or that the next person entering their life. Page of Pentacles, I see, again, you're not moving a whole lot in any particular direction towards anyone, I don't feel at this time. I just feel that your heart is now open to receiving, and you're just putting it out there. You know, you want to be noticed. You want to be seen. I don't think there's a lot of effort being put into that. I think naturally people are just going to be very drawn to you. So let's see what's coming towards this person next. See Virgo here, the Hermit. Got the Chariot, and that's connected to the Cancerians out there. Eight of Wands. And the Page of Wands. Let's get a couple more here. Six of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. Oops. Oh. Judgment card. Okay. So with the Hermit card, it's confirming to me what we kind of looked at earlier. Somebody that's been on a personal journey here, okay, that's been being guided by their own intuition about where they see themselves going. Okay, and so in relation to this, I do feel that they've taken quite a bit of time on their own to really reflect on, you know, just their own personal life and their history of, you know, what has happened, what has ended, and how they want it to look. Again, it's falling next to the Death card here. So that's all about transformation and going inward and just doing, like, it's almost like a self-discovery here, just getting to know yourself and learning about yourself. And then I feel that there's this point where you come to the end of that personal introspection, and then it's just, you know, you're moving quick, okay, onto that next great adventure. I see the Chariot card and the Eight of Wands, and I just see that as fast, very positive momentum, okay, towards that next phase. Okay, we have the Page of Wands here too. The pages here, the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. There's that excitement, there's that newness of getting to embark on this new adventure. So right now it's just a lot of, you know, thinking about what's going to happen next and really enjoying that particular part of the process. Okay, so whomever this is, it's like you're coming out of this quiet time in your life where it's just been quiet, you know, until all of a sudden it's like it's not quiet anymore. So I don't know if you decided to do any kind of formal and informal dating, or you're open to blind dates or whatever, but you know, if this is you wanting to kind of date again is what I'm getting. Like, I feel like you haven't been dating in a really long time, but now it's just, there's so many different opportunities. Okay, well, when I see I'm gonna have to get a couple more on the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Judgment. I just kind of want to see where that's going, or why that's showing up here. Spirit, why is the Six of Pentacles here? Eight of Wands, or Eight of Cups, I'm so sorry. The Nine of Wands. And and the Hanged Man. Because it almost feels like this is the past because of the Eight of Cups that I see here. Okay. Eight of Cups and the Hanged Man. I see that this has a lot to do with, again, just thinking about what has not emotionally served you, what has not felt good in the past, choosing and learning why you had to walk away from different connections in the past. Okay, I'm really thinking about that, but I feel a lot of it's because of the Nine of Wands here. It just felt exhausting. Okay, whatever you felt you had to endure, put up with, or deal with in the past, I just feel like it was just too much. And finally, it was just finally time to just drop some of those wands, Eight of Wands here, and just move forward. Okay, Six of Pentacles. I feel that perhaps you are or were in a place of being very generous and giving. And, you know, let's go back to that boundary that you had put up for yourself, and maybe there was a wall that you had to put up. Okay, so because I see the Queen of Swords here. So in the past, if you were the giver and not feeling like it was reciprocated, you were generous, and perhaps that was to connect with that person and stay connected. Okay, I feel that that's no longer. I feel that you are very well capable of speaking up for yourself, almost like speaking what your terms are and what you want now. Again, I feel like this is a whole new you than before. It's just learning how to use your voice, okay? Learning how to speak very clearly and really thinking about what you want to say before you say it. Okay, let's get one for the Judgment card, please. I do feel the Judgment card when I see this laying next to a storyline here, that this is like an opportunity, like this is your new opportunity. If you ever felt stuck in the past of just in the same relationship over and over again, like it just always looked the same, different person, but same patterns, I feel like, you know, you are very aware that this is a new opportunity that you're giving yourself. Okay, then we have the Ten of Cups. Yes, so with the Judgment and the Ten of Cups, again, I feel like this is your, you feel like, say if you were in a committed relationship, if you did have a marriage that you are no longer in and you've taken some time apart from that, do you feel like you recognize this as, you know, this is my opportunity. This is what I've waited for. This is what I took time to heal from, or this is why I took the time to heal from this, and now here it is. This is what I want, and I'm very certain about. Let me just pull up some cards now, okay? This is I'm very certain of what I want now, and I really don't want to accept any less, okay? So I just feel like you're very straightforward now with your approach on how you speak to your next partner. And I don't see this as being mean. I just see you as almost like if this isn't work, if the new person isn't for you, you're very quick to just say, next, don't care. This is what I want. So you're very vocal about it. And so that's really healthy. So these are just healthy limitations you put into, not limitations, but, you know, boundaries. Let's go back to that word, boundaries. You've now created in your life. So that's amazing. Okay, let me just get if there's any advice for this person, or if we can see, and or if we can see what's is coming up next for this person. I did ask, but and it could just be a period of waiting and just, you know, just kind of hanging tight, being patient, like what we saw with the Three of Wands. But let's see if there is truly something coming for this person in the near future. Let's see if we can get advice. I don't always get like a straightforward answer to a question. Only get what comes out, okay? Okay, we do have the Devil card here. Okay, that's Capricorn, Three of Cups. If you were connected to a person that was not faithful to you, okay, or let me get more, High Priestess. That's a lot, and it's repetitive of what we just saw, so I'm just going to put that back in, see if I can get some individual cards. Ace of Wands. The World. Five of Swords. I do feel like this is somebody that you're connected to in the past. King of Wands. Yeah. So it's for me, Spirit is bringing up somebody specific, okay? And this is what could have put you on that path to where you're at now. The Magician, yeah. So I do see somebody in your past that was very manipulative to you, okay? I do feel that they were not honest with you. They were maybe messing with at least one additional person in your connection, okay? So it was somebody other than you. Okay, with the Devil card, the Three of Cups, and I do see the King of Wands here. Not that the King of Wands is a cheater, but next to the Magician here, I do feel that put together feels very manipulative, okay? Especially with the Five of Wands, or Swords, okay? It just feels yucky. Almost like they, like I'm going to bring up the word gaslighting you. So when you'd question this, when your intuition was telling you, no, I know what's going on. Like, I know it. You can't tell me I don't know. I know what's going on. They would somehow manipulate the storyline to make you feel like you're almost crazy. Do you know what I mean? Like, just find a way to change the story. Okay, but it just caused arguments because it was like, you're saying you can't lie to me when I already know what's going on. Okay, I'm very privy to information. You could have been finding out information or just instinctively knowing, just based off how well you knew this person. Okay, so when I see the World card here, and I'm thinking about the Death card that had popped out, I do see that this cycle of behavior, of dealing with people that were not honest with you, that wouldn't, didn't give you the decency to just tell you the truth when you knew the truth, is something that you're familiar with, and you're not going to enter into that same cycle again. That is now completely closed out. It's like, I feel this person has been through this a number of times. When I see the Eight of Cups, I just feel like, those are indicative sometimes of multiple chances too. Okay, and it took that many times to really see it enough to move past it. Again, you went on a personal journey and really looked at your past. Okay, with that page, or sorry, the Hanged Man too, and the Four of Swords. You really paused in the Hermit. Okay, and took a look, like almost like meditated on this, and you thought hard about this, because I do feel that you were in a point in your life that was very critical, that you knew that if you continue doing this, you'd never find that happiness, that 10 of Cups that we saw. Okay, so you really have gone through an emotional, mental journey here. And it's like you've just, you didn't just close the chapter on a story. You closed a full book. You've now opened up a brand new set of blank pages for yourself, and you're ready to write your whole new story here. Especially when the High Priestess here, I don't know if you can see it in here, but I just feel that you have now unlocked this whole new book of blank pages, okay, for yourself. That is really lovely. Okay, so I'm not sure I've got the answer to that particular question, but it, you know, I guess that's what I was supposed to read to this person watching. I'm going to close this out with any additional messages, okay? I won't even ask a question. Are there any additional, like, specific question, messages here? 5 of Wands. We've got 5 that can be significant of, again, this big change that's happening. 4 of Pentacles. I feel like this is just kind of continuing what we've been looking at in this reading, okay? I almost said, why didn't we see this 10 of Swords yet? You know, so many things that have happened to this person watching that it's just like, I'm over it. You know, it's like, I don't want this. I want the 10 of Cups now, not the 10 of Swords. Knight of Wands. I'm almost, let me put one more card. Sorry, I'm tempted. I wanted to close it right there, but oh yay. I'll just close it at that because that's really pretty. 9 of Cups, okay. So with the 5 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, Knight of Wands, again, you're not looking to get into a connection where it's always feels like you're conflicted. You're looking for something much better than that. Okay, and this is really positive for this particular person because I don't even know if they knew how to recognize anything outside of this, just given this past history here and this, again, this cycle of patterns that they'd find themselves in their relationships, or just kind of repeatedly happening. So I do feel that when you start noticing a conflict, so this is advice, when you start noticing a conflict appearing in a connection, if you start noticing that you're not on the same page, that it feels more like you're butting heads, you're so willing to just close that off now. It's like, I feel like you're not willing to open up completely until you know it's the right person. So I feel like you got your spidey senses, you know, going pretty heavily strong here. It's like you've been through it enough times to just know, you know. And then with the 10 of Swords, again, you've been through enough. You've been through enough heartache and pain and sorrow, and enough people coming at you without being able to offer anything really to you, except for possibly one night stands or maybe just a sexual relationship. I feel like you're recognizing that now, because look how different this card looks than the other cards. It's so calming and soothing. And so now, you know, I do feel that this potentially could come in for you, you know, once you've laid this other stuff to rest. But you're in this state of mind where, in the heart space, where you've opened up your heart. You know exactly what's going to fulfill your life at this time, even if it's just by yourself. I do feel like you're giving a lot to yourself. Let's go back to that Page of Cups or Ace of Cups too. That card can show us that you're in the current state of self-love, and that's the primary focus. Okay, so again, this might not have to do with anybody potentially coming in, and this could just be you again, just hanging out, just only allowing to come in that feels good. Okay, I don't know if I just gave you a complete sentence, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, so just filling your cups right now, you know, not waiting, but just allowing the time to pass, allowing people to come in, just waiting for that one more cup if you're a 10 of Cups, okay? So you're almost there in that sense, but you are there in that you've reached a place in your life that feels so much better and satisfying than what you've been through in the past, even if it's by yourself. Okay, so that's an important self-discovery. That's really cool, guys. I'm gonna leave it right there. I hope that this was helpful to somebody today on their journey. And I didn't say this in the very beginning, but yeah, welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, I'm so grateful that you're returning. If you haven't been here, thank you for joining us today on this video and to the very end if you're watching this. So like I always close my readings out, love yourself, love others. Please share that with people around you. We do need that right now. That love just feels good. Share it, okay? And enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are. Take care, guys. Love you. Bye.